Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby Bliss White, and today I thought we would do a little get ready with me, creating some glowy skin using a few of my favorite products, as well as a newbie that you might be intrigued by. And then I wanted to share with you, I think that I may have found the best powder ever for mature skin. So I recently picked up, the Tom Ford Illuminating Powder in translucent. And you guys, I think the hunt is over. I think that I may have found a powder that I actually really like, and I think it's great for mature skin. So if you want to see how I created this really easy look, also using a single shadow pot today, a couple of my favorite liners. This is sort of your quick and easy, glowy, bronzy look and run out the door. Then let's go ahead and get started. Let's get started. I'm going to be using the Tom Ford Illuminating Primer. And you guys, this is just one of my favorite primers. I think it is fantastic for more mature skin. And I think I might have found a favorite powder that is amazing for more mature skin. So this is making me super excited. So I'm just gonna put this guy on my skin. And again, I just prep my skin just with my skincare and also my SPF Glow Beauty SPF Solar Shade 50. So you guys, I just put this on, and I'd already gotten a question. I had bought that Chanel Camellia Water Cream as a primer, and I'm still on the fence. So you guys, I will do a video on that for you, but it has not, I just love this, but I have used this for years, and to me, it feels more hydrating than the Camellia Water Cream. But again, you guys, I have dry skin. So, okay, prepping our skin with that. Okay, you guys are going to think I'm a little bit crazy, but I love the Tom Ford Soleil Flawless Glow Foundation. But I have, of course, had to doubt Carter, who was my Tom Ford makeup artist, and he had put me in 4.5, and then I saw that they had 5.5 on the website. So I had to order that to see if that was the right match. And I'll be honest, it oxidized a little bit funny by the end of the day. And I just found that the 4.5, maybe a tad, a smidge light for me, but it oxidizes in a way that I feel like makes my skin look a little bit brighter than the 5.5. So thus, I have a fresh bottle of 4.5 that we're going to be using today. And I'm just going to take a little, is anybody else as crazy as I am about foundation matches? I'm sure many of you watching, if you are beauty junkies, then you totally do. So you guys, here is 4.5, and this is in Ivory. And again, I just like to take a few of these. This will give us a nice little glowy base for today. I swear that was just hilarious because I don't know what it was. The 5.5 just sort of made my skin look a little bit kind of dull, I would say. Maybe not dull, but you know how with the LUMIERE foundation, which I think is another great foundation, but it was only really great if you found the right color. I had to get like 3 different ones to really find the right match. And I think that's the one tricky thing with this Tom Ford. I think it's an amazing formula, but I think getting the right shade match is a teeny bit tricky. So I'm just taking this with my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Complexion brush, and we are just going to take this and put this all over. You guys, I apologize. There is weed whacking going on, but it might be quite some time. And I have got to get on my way to work. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of my Chanel Rose Corrector right here, and then we'll put that, okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of my Magic Away concealer just underneath my eyes. I am almost out of this guy, and I have heard that the Tom Ford Emotion Proof concealer is really good. So if you have that and think that it is worth it, let me know. I'm just gonna add just a little bit, you guys. And what I like to do is just let this sit for just a minute, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of warming up my skin. I bet you guys can guess what I'm going to use. Yep, I'm using my Duo. I am really using this, you guys, a lot. So I'm just gonna warm up my skin real quick, and then I've got a fun, quick and easy eye for us today. Oh, and someone asked me, you guys, this is my Giorgio Armani sculpting brush. This is what I tend to use for my bronzer, and I'll link that below. But yeah, this is my, it's like really, I love it because I can have a good hold on it and can really sculpt out where I want. So I really enjoy this brush. Now I also had someone ask me if I could use this highlighter on camera because they were worried that it might be a little bit too strong. I apologize, my dog is going to be. So I'm gonna put that on for you guys today using this guy so you can see it. And I think you'll notice it is actually quite wearable, and I'm not, this was part of the reason why I didn't want to buy this as well, was because I felt like it would be too strong of a highlight. But honestly, you guys, I think that with a very light hand, I think you can see it's not over the top. Okay, you guys, now we get to the good part. So when I got that Tom Ford makeover, Carter had used a powder, but I wasn't sure if it was just the Tom Ford translucent or the illuminating powder. And of course, my Tom Ford friend reached out to Carter and he said no, he had used the illuminating powder because, you guys, I absolutely love the way he made my complexion look. And these are the products that he had used, sans the bronzer. And I am so excited because I had a little Nordy's note and was able to pick this up on sale. And you guys, this might be the best powder for mature skin. I just found that it was just super fine milled, but gave a nice little setting. And I'm just gonna see if you guys can see, because I love this foundation, but I feel like I definitely need a little bit through my T-zone. And then I am using my e.l.f. brush. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Tom Ford bronzer brush. And anyways, I am just going to kind of set this down, you guys, but it is just not drying. There's no fragrance in this, and I just really am loving it. So I've been on the hunt for a good powder that would not make my face feel dry or make it look too flat. And that is what I find, is it's hard to find something in between those two. So this, you guys, I don't know, there's just something, you use a very light hand. Let me see if you can see. It kind of just kept the glow going, but then it took down a little bit of the shine through the T-zone. And what I found is just that it kind of stayed really well through the day, but made my skin look kind of healthy and pretty. So I might have found my powder. I'm so excited. Okay, let's do a quick and easy eye, you guys. So today I wanted to bring out Silver Pink. This is one of the Chanel Ombre Premier eyeshadows. You guys, this is an amazing, I love these little cream shadows, but this color is so pretty. It is kind of like the perfect bronzy, but a little leaning towards the cool side. And me show you. This is Silver Pink. And as you can see, I actually have it swiped over here, you guys, and you can see how you can go with a lighter hand or build it up. This is just a beautiful color. Can you tell that I am a YouTuber because I have some swatches over here? We're gonna use this. I was trying to decide what eyeliner to use, but this is what I would do on my day-to-day, you guys. When I don't have a lot of time and I just wanna look polished and put together, and like today I'm gonna be running out to see clients, but I wanna be able to kind of look put together. And I'm just gonna take my Chanel, this is that blender and shader brush, and I am going to put some of this bronzy on my lid. And you guys, this is just one of these really easy colors, and it's really pretty. I'm going to show you this up close. This is just a little wash of Silver Pink. I'm going to take that other side here and I'm going to dip that in and I'm going to run it underneath my lash line. I'm going to go back to my bronzer and I'm going to take a little bit of that and I'm going to put that in my crease. You guys, I am going to take my finger, I'm going to dip it in this highlighter, and I'm going to dab that on the top of that bronze. These two these look super pretty together. Kind of right above that pupil. That's the one thing I really like about this Silver Pink is you can put that down as a base and then add on another shadows. On Chanel.com, they show it like with rose, like a pink lavender shade that looks super pretty. They layer it with Talpa, which is another one of their single shadows that looks amazing. So it's kind of one of these just really versatile shades. And this one, now we're taking it a little bit more on that gold and bronzy. To finish off the eye, you guys, I'm someone who likes to wear eyeliner. Otherwise, you could just keep it like this, put on your mascara and run out the door. I'm gonna be using the Ombre et Contour in Rouge Noir. This is a purple toned shade. I'm gonna put that right here. And it just sort of is a nice contrast, a little bit of purple here against this bronzy eye. And I'm gonna get as close to the lash line. Okay, that is the Rouge Noir kind of smudged out a little bit. And then I am going to take my purple chalk because the continuation of this love is real, and I'm going to put that in my waterline. What I like about this, it's a lighter purple shade, but it kind of brightens up my waterline. I feel like it gives my eyes a little bit of life. So I'm going to show you what that looks like over here. So this is the Rouge Noir, and then this is the purple chalk. And I just think that's such a pretty easy eye. Okay, you guys, here is the eyes done. Just a really pretty wash of that Silver Pink along with a couple of my favorite liners. Now what we're gonna do is finish off with lip and then a little extra highlighter because yes, I have a little fun goodie that you might need to know about. So let's do a quick lip. Use this in Lumiere today, and this is just a really easy neutral lip. You guys, it's a little leaning on the peachy side for me, but what I found was that this really, once it kind of melds into the lips, it makes them, or I think it makes it appear a little bit bigger. And I find that this is such a good like summer shade. So we're putting on that. Then I'm going to put on a little bit of blush. Today I'm going to use my favorite, and this is from, I'm actually going to use Inhibition by Tom Ford. This is like one of my favorite blushes ever. I'm just going to use the other end of my Hourglass because I forgot to bring down a powder blusher. And I just think that's such a great color. Upon talking with a Chanel advisor, they were telling me that I should really try the Chanel Baume Essentiel in Sculpting. You guys, this is just a really pretty kind of glass highlighter. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see. It's gonna give your skin, let's see if you can see that. It's gonna make your skin look ultra healthy. They have one in translucent and one in this one that's called Sculpting that is just has a little bit of healthiness to it. I'm gonna see if I can see if you can see that. There you guys go. Can you see that? Just a super pretty shade here. We're gonna just add a little bit. We're gonna make a little glassy skin today, okay? So I'm gonna take this over on this side and I'm just going to get that little dew going. Just a little. It's so moisturizing. And then I'm gonna take a little bit up here and just add a little up as kind of a highlighter in my brow bone. So I don't know if you can see, you guys, it's very subtle. Like, I like that, that's what I'm saying. I like the idea of highlight, but I don't like it when it screams at me. And I love the fact that this is in a stick version. So I'm just gonna see if you can see. That is really pretty. Very kind of giving you that glass skin look. Okay, one last thing we're gonna do. My fragrance pick for today is going to be from Atelier Cologne. I'm gonna be using the Oolong INFINI. And you guys, this is just a really, it just smells fresh, has a little bit of depth to it, and it is just something, this is like super, it definitely has that oolong tea base to it, but it smells really fresh, but has a little bit of depth to it. You know how sometimes I feel like some of those clean and fresh scents can kind of just feel like cleaning products, which again, I love the smell of, but I don't necessarily want to smell like a cleaning product. I want it to have sort of dry down into something a little bit more complex. I would say this is a really good choice. So loving that. And I gotta run and go off to work, but I will check back with you guys in a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this look and I'll talk to you soon.